The word classified means confidential, it means secret, it means something that needs to be tightly guarded. And if we are talking about wartime, then any leak of secret plans is treason. But the Ukraine war is proving to be an exception in all sorts of ways. And case in point being the NATO's war plans. There's breaking news. They have been leaked. The plan mentions a secret spring offensive by Ukraine against the Russians. This great secret plan is no longer a secret. It's out. In fact, it's everywhere on social media, on Telegram, on Twitter. Some of you may have even received it as a WhatsApp forward message. Can you believe that? You know, pages after pages detailing how Ukraine has planned to win back the lost cities and how the NATO would be assisting Kiev. And now Russia knows it all. Moscow must be laughing all the way to the battlefield. After all, it knows Ukraine's biggest secret. But the question is, who exactly goofed up and how? How did something so sensitive get leaked? Who was in charge of protecting such a top secret? That is easily answered. Officials sitting in the Pentagon. It appears that someone from within the American establishment has leaked the plan with details of Ukraine's next move. But is it an act of sabotage? You see, one of the files was marked secret, another top secret. This one. Let's just zoom in. Have a look at what it says. Status of the conflict as of the 1st of March. On the right of the paper, as you can see, you have details of combat effective battalions, the eastern grouping of troops, the central grouping of troops, so on and so forth. You also have other political or supply related information. And on the left side, this top secret document mentions something on the lines of, on the 28th of February, Belgium reported that it was unwilling to donate aircraft to Ukraine, but will consider providing maintenance and logistic aid for other countries' deliveries. These are differences within the NATO. These are nitty-gritties regarding NATO's operations. And none of this should be public knowledge. But now it is. Courtesy some Edward Snowden, perhaps, sitting in the Pentagon. Let me also quickly tell you what else has been leaked. You have details of weapon deliveries, you know, from NATO to Ukraine, from NATO to Ukraine. And then you have details of troops, battalion strengths as well. Sure, the documents do not mention the exact places Ukraine plans to target or how it plans to attack. But these documents give enough data points for an expert to join the dots and read between the lines. One of the documents, for example, summarizes training schedules of the Ukrainian army. You heard that right. So if Russia tomorrow wants to stage an ambush, it knows exactly where to find the Ukrainian troops. Do you realize the extent of damage that this leak actually has done? Some documents, for example, offer clues about military formation. So tomorrow, if Ukraine still decides to go ahead with this plan, they will find the Russian army waiting to welcome them at the battlefield. You see, the spring offensive was supposed to be as early as next month. And now Ukraine and the NATO need to go back to the drawing board and start from scratch. So to call the leak disastrous will be an understatement, of course. It's bizarre to say the least. It's so bizarre that it has led to speculation about the motives. Was this all on purpose? But then again, why would America reveal its own plan? But is there a secret mole sitting within the Pentagon, America's war headquarters, who wanted to scupper this military offensive and thereby help Moscow? Or is this a more calculated move from within the deep American state, which has concluded that Ukraine is burning weapons at an irreplaceable pace? And the US may no longer be able to supply weapons in time. Is there a section of the establishment which is not fully supportive of Ukraine? In the absence of hard answers, such speculation is only inevitable. And here's what's not speculation. As I speak, the Pentagon is scrambling to plug the gaps, to avoid further leaks. It is trying to delete images from social media, as if anyone could ever do that successfully. I think the officials have forgotten something called the download feature, that 21st century technology has blessed people with. And it goes without saying Russia is having the last laugh. Russia, after all, is making the most of this leak, both in terms of gathering intel/information, also bolstering its information warfare. Have a look at what the New York Times is reporting. Military analysts said the documents appear to have been modified in certain parts from their original format, overstating American estimates of Ukrainian war dead and understating the estimates of the Russian troops killed. Like I said, Russia is having a field day. And the Wall Street Journal saying Russian propaganda channels photoshopped at least one of the documents. There is one fact which is indisputable. This leak at the cost of Ukraine will go down in history and also attract ridicule for ages. Not just ridicule, it will generate books. For nothing attracts the readers more than conspiracy theories. Welcome to the next deluge of conspiracy theories. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.